Okay, so hey y'all. Um, I was gonna do a live, but I changed my mind and I was just like, let me just record. Okay, so yeah, this was just laid on my heart today to say, and I'm gonna just say it, like, because I feel like it's the Lord talking to me. So I'm just kind of say it. Okay, so in the world of like, okay, we live in a society in a world of like people, oh, I'm gonna get to this bag. I'm getting to the bag, I'm getting to the bag. And a lot of the times we have made money equivalent to healing. Um, Now don't get me wrong, I do feel as though it's good to have money, it's good to have things, you know what I'm saying? But I also feel like mental health and health period is over getting to the bag. Um Instead of, well, not instead of, but after you get to the bag, then what else? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, your mental health should trump everything you could ever do. Like, you growing, you healing from traumatic instances should trump anything you could ever do. Um, Dang, I had a point. This is why I need to start writing stuff down. I need to start writing stuff down. Um, but yeah, like, when are you gonna get back to you? When are you gonna get to that place that you were before you got hurt? When are you gonna get to that place that you were before you gave your heart, and that person broke it? When are you gonna make sure you're okay? Yes, getting to the bag is cool, but money is not the equivalent of healing. And that goes without saying, because people have gotten to this place where it's like, if I just can make money, I don't have to worry about what I think about on the daily. Me not sleeping at night, me worried about things that I shouldn't be worried about. And a lot of the times, this getting to the bag mentality, it makes us miss moments that God is trying to put into our life to say, hey, you're actually doing great. Hey, you're actually doing the thing. Hey, you've healed from that. You didn't cry about that again. But yeah, like, when are you gonna be okay? When are you gonna get to you? Like, I just I first of all, I fully support, being independent, fully support grinding, being on your grind, getting it, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, mental health is important. What you think of yourself is important. And you, like, fighting the fact that, oh, I need to heal here, and ignoring the fact that, oh, I need to heal here, that's a problem. Like, it really is. So I challenge you guys today to take that time to actually, hey, what is it that I'm really running from? What part of me am I neglecting to heal? Like, what part of this mental trauma that I have am I not focusing on? Why am I so busy all of a sudden? Why am I running after things all of a sudden? What am I doing? Like, so take today to actually fully assess your mental state, fully assess your emotional state. As Black young women, and I mean, this is for everybody, whoever it helps, I'm glad, because this is just on my heart today. But as Black young women, we can't have emotions without being labeled angry, or without being labeled, oh, she just got an attitude. You have to, why do you have that attitude? Why do you feel the way you feel? You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. It is instances where, we could calm down a little bit, but that goes without, that's for everybody. Like, that's not just for just Black women. That's for everybody. But yeah, take that time and just be like, okay, what is it? Like, what do I need to learn from? Like, what do I need to heal from? Why do I feel this way? What is this trigger? And yes, I'm all for, not having toxic people in your life and different things like that. But what if you're the toxic person? Like, what if you're the person that you're trying to run from, if that makes sense. So I just challenge y'all today to take this time to assess yourself. Yes, get to the bag, but make sure you get back to you first. Make sure you get back to mental health. Make sure you get back to emotional health. Make sure you get back to your individual strength. Yeah, because a lot of people fight silent battles that they're scared to talk about, because of the fear of being labeled angry, or, of being labeled toxic or hurt. But you got to understand, every healed person was once toxic. And if you're truly healed, you know not to judge those that are toxic, but instead lend a helping hand. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say today. I usually don't do stuff like this, so don't, you know what I'm saying? Period. But yeah, like, just take today for you. Like, yes, do what you have to do. And if not today, take some time this week to actually, like, okay, let me think. Let me see. So, yeah, and that goes for me too, because, there's areas in my life where I've healed. Like, I had this thing where I strengthen my strengths, but my weaknesses are still left weak. So, and this is me being transparent, guys. Like, literally, like, so I have to really go and look at these weaknesses like, okay, you got to get strong, because I have to be whole. Like, for where I'm going, for where God is taking me, that has been my sole purpose, like, for these past couple of months. Like, these past couple of months for me have not been easy. Like, they haven't. They have not been easy. But that's not an excuse for me to stop. That's not an excuse for me to quit making improvements. You know what I'm saying? I always say this: there's always room for improvement. There's always room to better yourself. So yeah, these last couple months has been far from easy for me. You know what I'm saying? But I can honestly say I've grown stronger than I've been in a long time. And, well, not even a long time than I've ever been, like, because I'm only 21, but I've grown stronger than I've ever been. And I'm just grateful for God. And, like, the pressures of life, it'll try to make you feel as though your accomplishments aren't accomplishments. You know where you came from. You know how far you've come. You know those blows you took that really knocked the wind out of you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not going to cry, but I feel it in my shanana. But you know those blows you took that should have ended you. You know it. You know it. And you know how much it took for you to get up and keep going. You know how much it took for you to actually move on and, take those instances and grow from them. So, your accomplishments are accomplishments. Like, your accomplishments are accomplishments. The things you've done that took strength and actual grit, those are accomplishments. But don't miss moments, you guys, in your own lives, in your family's lives, in your kids' lives, So don't miss moments. Don't let this world take away those moments. Don't be so. And my bishop said to me, like, because that man dope. Him and my daddy, they dope. But yeah, like, I was talking to my bishop, and he was just like, Shara, don't focus so much on the next step, but focus on what you are doing now. Because now is where the fun comes. Now is where you get to enjoy it. He was like, the journey is the thing that is the most important thing. He said, because once you get there, once you get to the place, he was like, that's the part that, if you're so worried about getting there, you miss the journey to get there. And the journey is where the most beautiful things take place. So I think that's the season that God has me in right now, kind of learning and not learning, but kind of learning that the journey is important. How you get there is important. The accomplishments you have before you get there is an accomplishment. So yeah, and I mean, I can honestly say another transparent moment. Me thinking farther ahead has stripped me of joy in areas that I should have. Like, I'm about to graduate college, and I found myself at one point, I couldn't even get excited for it because, and my parents and them, they're all excited, like, girl, you about to get, like, and I'm just like, yep, I am. You know what I'm saying? So thinking too far ahead strips you of the now joy, if that makes sense. But yeah, but as I said, I'm really about to close now, y'all. I feel like I just preached, but I ain't preaching. You feel me? The about to close did it for me. It was the about to close for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm dead. Okay, so yeah, like, for real, just take today to think about you. Take today to heal. Take today to understand that your journey your destination takes time, but the journey's worth it. Yeah. So I love y'all, and period. I think I'm gonna start doing these more. I really do. I think I'm gonna start yeah. I think I'm gonna start doing this because you never know what your story and what your transparency does for other people. And just because it starts small doesn't mean it's not necessary. So yeah, y'all might see me doing this a lot more in this rebranding stage that I'm in. Yeah. But I love you guys, and bye.